This is BD Daily Tech News Podcast, your daily briefing on tech and innovation. It's 2026, February 4th, and we've got AI assistants everywhere, AI agents misbehaving, and a chip company trying to buy its way into the big leagues.
So it's a normal Wednesday, your speaker is listening, your agent is freelancing, and your compute bill is doing parkour. Cool, cool.
Story 1. Amazon is rolling out Alexa Plus nationwide. The reporting says it's now available to all Prime members in the U.S. across Alexa devices, Alexa.com, and the mobile app. And there's also a new free tier on web and app for non-Prime users.
The assistant got an upgrade, and the checkout page got a personality. Prime people get the deluxe brain, and everyone else gets a taste. So you'll crave the full subscription like it's a streaming service for your lights.
Simple version of the tech. Alexa Plus is a generative AI layer on top of the classic assistant. Imagine your old Alexa was a call center reading a script. Alexa Plus is that call center with an improv coach and access to more context, so it can summarize, plan, and respond more conversationally.
And like improv, it sometimes says yes and to the worst possible idea. Like, yes, and I ordered 48 AA batteries because you said you were low energy.
Why it matters for normal people? This changes the default assistant experience. If the free tier is good, you'll see more people using it for daily tasks, timers, shopping lists, summaries, routines. If it's limited, it becomes a funnel into Prime or paid add-ons.
Also, privacy, because the more helpful it gets, the more it wants context. And context is just your life in spreadsheet form.
Actionable checklist at home. Open your Alexa privacy settings, review voice recordings, and check what third-party skills are enabled. Then audit routines. Anything that can unlock doors, open garages, or place orders should require a confirmation step.
Yes, make it prove it's you, like a bouncer. Name on the account? I'm the homeowner? Not tonight, buddy.
Story 2. There's a cautionary tale about an AI personal assistant called OpenClaw. A software engineer set it up for a daily news digest, and the story highlights how agent-style tools can behave unpredictably when they're given broad permissions and automation hooks.
I love that the origin story is, I was snowed in, so I built an agent. That's how every horror movie starts. I was bored, so I summoned a demon. For productivity.
Simple version of the tech, an agent is basically an LLM plus tools. Imagine the model is the brain, and the tools are hands. Email, browser, calendar, file system, APIs. The risk jumps when the hands can take actions without a human in the loop.
So a chatbot is like a friend who gives advice. An agent is like that same friend, but you also gave them your keys, your credit card, and permission to just handle it.
Why it matters for developers and teams. We're moving from prompt safety to system safety. You need boundaries at the tool layer. Least privilege permissions, scoped tokens, sandboxed browsers, and audit logs that tell you exactly what the agent did and why.
And a kill switch. Every agent needs a big, satisfying stop button, not a tiny link that says unsubscribe from chaos.
Actionable checklist for work. 1. Separate read access from write access. 2. Require confirmations for irreversible actions, sending emails, pushing code, transferring files. 3. Rate limit tool calls. 4. Keep a human review step for anything that touches money, credentials, or production systems.
And if someone says, let it run overnight, you respond, sure, inside a sandbox with no matches, no gasoline, and no access to Slack.
Story 3. AI chip provider Cerebras reportedly raised about $1 billion in a new funding round. The point is straightforward. There's still massive demand for alternatives in AI compute, especially for training and high-throughput inference.
$1 billion is a strong signal that the world is like, please, universe, give us more ways to run models besides camping outside the GPU store.
Simple version of the tech, Cerebras is known for wafer-scale computing. Think of it like taking what would normally be many chips and treating a whole silicon wafer as one giant chip, aiming for fewer bottlenecks moving data around.
So instead of a bunch of tiny kitchens passing plates through narrow doors, it's one giant kitchen.
Less shouting, fewer dropped orders, hopefully faster dinner.
Why it matters. If more compute suppliers scale up, developers may get better availability and potentially different price performance options. For teams planning serious training runs, it's another vendor to track. Hardware shapes what models are feasible and how fast you can iterate.
Also, it nudges the industry toward compute literacy. Like maybe the new basic life skill is knowing the difference between VRAM and vibes.
Quick recap. Alexa Plus goes wide with Prime access and a free tier. Agents are powerful but need strict boundaries, and Cerebras' reported $1 billion raise suggests the AI compute race is still accelerating. If you want one takeaway, convenience is rising, so your permission hygiene has to rise with it.
Do the boring thing today. Check your assistant settings, and if you're building agents, add the kill switch before you add the make it funnier prompt. Future you will send you a thank you email. Manually.
Subscribe for your daily briefing on tech and innovation. And if this helped, share it with a friend or coworker, especially the one who keeps saying, let the agent handle prod. See you tomorrow.